And that's the move that I'm going with. Just thinking about the roots. Like what was their album? And then you shoot your cousin. Like that whole understanding, but it's based. I forgot the dude's name. It's based off of somebody, right, and all of that. So the five track EP I want to do parables. So I already did a message in Revelation, which I'm probably add another verse to that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I did Danger, yes, and that's produced by the Deity Complex out of the west side of Chicago, and then the newer joint Bass, which was produced by Dion Brown. So what my whole understanding was, I was just gonna grab beats from folks, right, and just do my thing to them,
put it together,
and
build off the construct of what you get,
in parables, and that's what So even starting with a message in Revelations, most folks that know anything about not even religion, just the Bible in general, right? They know Revelations, right? So that whole understanding of parables, what's parables associated with Jesus? So it's a whole nother level. Yeah, and if you listen to like Danger, I'm saying a lot in Danger. Same thing with Bass, and it's just this whole understanding about now, what's going on now,
right? And a lot of people waking up, man. I was watching some stuff today that had me kind of like, what? They were showing about these police brutality.
Yeah,
where it was like a lot of people wasn't really doing nothing, and they just going in strong arm. Get on the ground, don't move. I was like, hey, I ain't doing nothing. And they body slamming, neck choking, all type of stuff. And it's like, if you sit back and continue that path and just let people just run over, eventually something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Eventually somebody's gonna say, you know what, enough is enough. Yeah. We had enough, we've been through this, we've been through that. These police get the authority, and it's like your word against theirs, and you got people out here with video cameras to the point where the police don't even want you to video because they know they don't bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put that camera down. It's like, I'm putting this camera up to protect me and you. So if I jump on you, and then essentially you can see it.
Yeah.
And if you do some, off the wall stuff towards me, I got it. But when does it become safe for you to put your camera up when you know nothing but people just being here? Yeah. And people are, white people excuse, well, look how he looks. He's sagging. He's this, he's that, he's this. That shit don't happen to the white people. These motherfuckers look crazy as hell. Yeah. But, look, his fingernails are painted black and he got makeup and mascara around his eyes.
He's just misunderstood.
You know what I'm saying? It's an excuse.
Yeah, he's misunderstood.
And that's be careful when it comes to doing that kind of shit. Because a lot of people will look at it like, oh, well, that's one thing, and a lot of people say it's something else. Right. But really, there's no difference. It's the agenda behind why they out here doing this.
Yeah. So, and I make it a point to speak on that. Even the joint I did with Unc Bill, called Adapting to Adaptation. I blatantly said, Obama, you ain't do shit for us. We think it's tough, but somehow we missed the bus. You know what I'm saying? So it speaks to our trials and tribulations. And then when you add, like police brutality. That's a whole
other segment.
So they just shoot, they get to kill us at will.
Man.
Huh? We already dealing with the economic depravity,
yep.
The social ills, based on our environment, because of redlining and everything else. And now y'all can just shoot us when y'all bad day.
Bad day. Hey, you know what? I'm getting tired of that.
Yeah.
And and they get hard for people like that too, especially that had to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. And then you in a relationship or something like that. And I used to think for the longest time like crazy shit. Like I used to read the Bible here. Oh man, it is unequally yoked.
Yeah.
I used to think people up until recently. I used to think that was like the fathers from the crazy shit. Like, how come I can't be with somebody if they're over here on this path and I'm on this path and we still love each other? Because it'd be hard for y'all to get together to manifest something under the same umbrella because you studying something and she studying something.
Yeah.
And it'll make it, too much crossfire. Like, oh, well, she don't understand this or he don't understand that or vice versa. Yeah. So it makes it even harder for somebody to do that. I have to sit back and think like, you know what? That shit might be right. But it's a lot of allegory that comes out of that. And the people don't understand the meaning of something so it's a deeper meaning behind it. And they're only grasping the wave of the water. They're not diving deep enough to get the whole understanding of what they read.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it like, oh, and I was like, that shit. Right? And I had to think, like, you know what? That's 100%. Because when you manifest something in yourself, and that other person is on a different plane trying to manifest something on the same frequency, it's not going to work. Because back in the day, they used to have love rituals, sex rituals to manifest stuff in the, metaphysics. You get to sit back and, we're going to get this work, and we're going to manifest this, and we're going to do that. And nowadays,
and even talking about religion, or mainstream religion. I don't know how you modern religion, whatever, but how it's kind of disrupted that bond we have with the universe. You feel me? And the earth.
take it away.
It's like it's crazy. Like we supposed to do certain things because we know that we're more than this. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We out. You know what I'm saying? How does it go? We spiritual beings having a human experience.
Exactly.
And all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real life.
And you know what's crazy about that? The concept of being spiritual and religion is two different formats. Yeah. People think because somebody say, oh, that's non-denomination, or that's a culture, or that's Catholic. It don't matter because it's still leading you to the same path. If you're trying to, see God, and you have to go, how can you be a Catholic and go at somebody else and tell them your sins? Right, that's a game. That's a fucking game. Can't nobody tell me what to do to forgive myself. I'm looking outside of everything inside of me to try to ask something for forgiveness, to go to a third party. Say, hey, yo, I need you to talk to holler at God for me, son, because
right.
I've been tripping out. I will say 3 Hail Marys, read your Bible, and don't keep on me.
Right, yeah, it's the game.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking outside of yourself to ask for forgiveness. Yeah. Because your flesh and your mind is what makes you feel like you're doing something wrong in the first place. So why not go to that person that you wronged and say, hey, yo, forgive me, I'm sorry, instead of saying, yo, I gotta go to church, yo, I gotta get that confession book. Or when you go to church and you have to go to the pastor to speak on your behalf, like, oh, I need to get prayer. I did this, and the pastor, I forgive you, and God gonna forgive you too.
Yeah, but it's lightweight antisocial even. Because like you said, why don't I just go to the person? I'm going over here, and I can just have a conversation like, yeah, this is what it is.
Like, hey, I'm sorry, I did some stuff that was wrong. This, that, and the third. But now, you got people that play. Yeah, that sit there and go through that shit and say, oh, God know my heart, I ain't perfect, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
You motherfuckers go to the club all week, go to all types of shit, and then come out the same way. You're not getting no type of spiritual elevation at all.
You gotta act on it, like,
because you in that same boat.
Yep.
You in that same boat. Yeah. When you go to church, only thing happens to your boat is you get other people to roll with you when you in that boat. And when you roll out the church, you in that boat by yourself. And you with who you with that's already in the boat before you came in the church. And if y'all shit ain't fixed, y'all shit ain't gonna get fixed because you're not really enhancing your spirituality. You just own it. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that, but you're not doing 100% really what you say you're gonna do.
I'm about to ask you a dumb question. Because I know you checked out Brother Panic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The student of Bobby Hemming and all of that stuff.
I run with all of them. And the most recent thing that I've been trying to keep up with, like I follow them brothers, and they some smart brothers, man. They good intellect. Now check this out. This cat Young Pharaoh. He just recently said some shit about fire. That was
it's coming. It's coming.
Crazy.
Yeah, him and Seti, him and Sarasu Seti. Him and Sarasu, they coming next. They coming next.
But look, this is what they said. He was talking about prophecy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about what Bobby was saying about what it was, because it all started about Christmas. You know what I'm saying? People were like, oh, Christmas is in the sky. Is that a third? We should celebrate Christmas. right? But at the same time, people don't know what Christmas is, or people don't know the story behind Christmas. They don't even know who the Kringle, whatever the cat's name is. No, it's not Chris Kringle. It was like a name. It was something crazy. His name is I can't think of it right now, but it started with a K. Yeah, great thing. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you know, Bobby Gibbons was talking about violence, and he was saying that the cardinal 666, the mark of the beast, is actually the goat. And you know, we used to worship the goat back in the day, so it's backwards and it's flipped around. And, you know, young Pharaoh went on this.
It was 666. That's man.
He put this stuff up, right? That's man carbon. You know, base, atoms, protons, neutrons. You know, so that's all. You know. Others. That's
right.
Right. You know, a lot of people. That's too deep for a lot of people. We can't even go into that right now. No. Audience ain't big enough. But you know, he was just like, yeah, you know, da 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 da. He said this, that, and the third. And the nigga was crazy. He got his motherfucking mind. People was, don't you know Bobby's sick? And he was, I don't give a fuck if that nigga's sick. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't saying to the fact that he don't care that he's sick. It's just the fact that he was speaking on something that he said out of his mouth that he could have very well been wrong on. Yeah, and you got people picking and choosing sides like, oh well, this, that, and the third. I study Bobby Gibbons. I study some of Brother Fantasy, some of Scamming. That was Brother for Life, but you know, Hanny is the go-to guy on metaphysics and all that. Yeah, because he'll teach you. You're looking for something outside yourself. I'm not gonna tell you if that's what you believe and that's your construct of what faces you. That's absolutely right. Make it work for you. But if that's not what you want to do and you're trying to find some truth and answers, then I can help you along that path.
As a verb, it means build or erect something, typically a building, road, or machine.
Way to go. That's
Do you want to clear the remaining
do
line?
this. Drinking your bath. Oh, you want to have a ritual bath and you want to take these? Nope, can't do that. Listen, you got to light the candle on the left.
It's not like you, Daddy.
It works however you make it work for yourself. So, a lot of people don't understand it. And a lot of people still look for justification. Oh, well, I do this. Did I do it right? And you got to think about that shit and let that shit go. Especially when they build their altars. You know, Brother Panic was talking about, you know, in the cathedral, you got all kind of stuff set up in their house. Yeah. They know what it's for, so they don't even see it. When they walk past it, they just know what energy they put into it. And they leave it at that. And it manifests in the real world because they're on that same path and that vibration and that frequency is hand in hand. Yeah. So they don't need to do all that other stuff.
I've said this to somebody, and it's prayer is breathing. It literally is, you know, because it's all energy, you know. But if you feel you gotta do it this way and do it that way, yeah, that's cool. Do you? Right. All good. But whatever is supposed to be in you is already in you. You gotta figure out how to activate it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the science of it. You know, and that's some deep stuff though. Really, definitely. Really deep dive. Yeah, but that's I gotta put you on the mankind too. Because I put a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'll be like, yeah, but I don't be on there. And I gotta
you on Dane Calloway.
I gotta You on Dane?
You gotta listen to Dane Calloway.
See, that's
I think I got that in my archives backed up on my XP, on my old
old PC. I love XP.
Yes.
That's the best one ever made.
Because Dane probably been around 2 years. Yeah. I want to say he's been around 2 years. They ain't feeling him, boy. Because he bringing truth, you know.
And a lot of people shy away from it because they don't understand.
What you mean we not African?
Like what?
Well, it's a lot of people because it's a lot of people.
The story's valid for me.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of people that don't call the continent of Africa because it's not a lot of people that live on the continent of Africa don't call Africa Africa. So
right.
So are we African? You know, they've been there longer than anybody, and they say, well, it's not Africa. We don't call it Africa. You know, they don't call it anything for the most part because they in their space. Right. They call that something. But you know, so it's
deep, man. It'd be hard to find people that be conscious and understand a lot of the concepts. I knew when I was younger, like I used to always say I'm an alien. I used to tell my mom that shit all the time. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm an alien, you know. Even now, I still tell people like, man, I'm not from here. I'm just here now, but I know certain things that I've seen, tapped into, different things that I've done. I can't tell everybody. I can't go to people and like, yo, I did X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and I seen such and such and talking to X, Y, Z, because niggas would be like, those are demons, those are spirits. You shouldn't talk to those type of things.
I remember when you
I was like,
when you first started talking to me about, you know, like ascension, just that I was just like, see, I was like, I ain't even there yet. I was like, I see you, I know where you at. I was like, I know where you at. I was like, I ain't even there yet. You know, just to even, and I said it's coming, you know, but it's for the individual.
And when it hits you, it's like, you really wish you was in a spot where you can like confide in the people like, yo, listen, this happened, don't freak out. I didn't freak out, and this is what happened. But when you be programmed to freak out, when that shit happened, you gonna flip out, and you gonna start seeing everything because your mind ain't ready yet. Because when you still got so much junk in you, you gonna manifest that bullshit because you're scared of it. And that's what people tell you, oh, that's this. As soon as you get in that state, you're gonna think of that. As soon as you think of that,
I've been there. I've been there too.
Right in your head.
I've been there.
I'm here. And you're gonna be like, and you're gonna vibrate and fall right to that lower plane. And when you in that lower plane of vibration and that fear, you know what I'm saying? False evidence appearing real, that fear gonna slap you in the face. I'm right. I ain't gonna say false evidence. Yeah, it's like, you know. So when you really in tune, it's like, oh man, ain't nothing scary about none of this because it's a negative and positive charge. You need negative and positive charges on anything. Batteries to work, for your car to work, for anything. Frequency. I used to hear like the little noise in my ear, like that little high-pitched noise. And I used to be like, okay, is that a demon or what is that? Is that some type of extraterrestrials trying to holler at me? Or am I fucking sick? There's something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to go get checked out?
Yeah, man.
But when you tune into the frequency.
But see, so I'm gonna say it without saying it, right? So when we use things to alter, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm mastering now. You know what I'm saying? I'm mastering that now because we know this is a set frequency.
That's your right. That's your birthright.
We know this is set up. This whole but when you get that tilted kilt, so to speak, that's why I be like,
now you cook it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that's magic.
I'll be like,
be like, this nigga's magician. You know what I'm saying? How is he doing this? And people look at me to this day, be like, I don't know how you got all that. I don't know how you doing. This nigga got to be some type of magician of David Blaine. Like, it's a difference. It's a difference. It's two types of magic. It's illusions and it's actual magic.
Yeah.
Somebody that's doing an illusion, that's only a visual trick.
Right.
Because they're tricking your set of eyes. They're tricking your sight.
Yeah.
They're making you believe the illusion. They're making it appear real.
Yeah.
But when you do magic, it's something like completely different than an illusion. Because now your vision ain't just being tricked.
Yeah.
You're changing the construct of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or whatever thing that you're trying to do. So people get fooled by these illusionists, like, oh, I'm gonna walk on this and it's always a trick. And a lot of people die. You know, oh man, I'm trying to get out the boat in this water and I got chained up and I've been practicing this for God knows how long.
And you see Buddy with the dove, and he turned it into a Popeye meal or something. I gotta find that certain
see that,
bro. He had the whole setup. He had the dove in his hand, and put it in the cage. Just lit a fire under it. The flame went up, and he did something. It was a box of Popeyes. It was a box of Popeyes. I was just like,
a lot of people get that's crazy. How do you do that? And if that's not no illusion, or if you're not getting tricked, that means that person's so in tune. Now, whoever he is, he got some type of melanin working and doing something. Because ain't no way you can do that type of shit, or that type of magic without having some type of melanin.
But, of course. And see, the one thing that was dope about the trick, it was right there in your face. He was right up on the people, like, boom. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He got that on.
Crazy.
Yeah, I hate this level. This is my first time.
Yeah, this what threw me off.
And that's what me and Kal-El, the work was talking about. We was like, this is like the know where you at. Like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, I ain't know what the character was.